Hello everyone, this is Game Galaxy Zone. Welcome to some news, and news it shall be. So, kind of surprised we got this a bit earlier than expected. I was kind of expecting this not until at least next week, but we got some Thanksgiving stuff. So this is specific for NA, by the way. This kind of overlaps with a couple of banners from JP, but specifically this is like NA's actual own event that is not available pretty much in like any of the other things. So this is really always cool to kind of go and talk about. So we got three big things. We've got some announcements for the FGO USA tour, which is just a couple small things. The summon banner for the Thanksgiving event and the Thanksgiving event stuff itself. So let's jump into it. Let's go through this pretty quick and talk about what we're getting and what's going to be happening. So USA Tour stuff, again, I'm not going to go over this too much. You can check it out on your own when you get some time. Just know that right now, if you log in, because we just got this tonight, you will get 30 free Saints courts. So on top of everything else that's been happening recently, that's a lot of really nice courts to get your hands on. So go ahead and log in and pick that up. And if you want to check out more information for this, you can head over to FGO's website and check it out there. On to the summoning campaign. So we are getting the Thanksgiving 2019 pickups. These usually are limited servants and some non-limited servants sometimes, but I believe everything in this is a limited servant. So these banners are usually pretty nice and give us a lot to look forward to. So the servants that'll be getting their rate ups for this banner event will be Gilgamesh, Okita Soji, Amakusa Shiro, Mysterious Heroine X, Leonardo da Vinci, Altria Pendragon Lancer, Hijikitaki Toshizo, I believe I said that right, I've never been able to really say his name too much, and Ishkandar. So all limited servants, all very good servants, and all servants you really don't see on rate up nearly that much, with the exception of Gilgamesh and Okita Soji maybe a couple times, and Arthur Pendragon Lancer. A lot of these aren't usually on rate up nearly as much as others. So this is the days where you can see where stuff is going to be on rate up and what you can get out of it. There is going to be days where two servants will be on rate up. So Archer, Saber, Ruler, Assassin, Caster, Lancer, and Berserker Rider. And of course this will just go down listing who's going to be on those rate ups. I know someone recently messaged me about Amakusa Shiro banner because he was supposed to come back with the Christmas thing, I think part of last year, I believe. And I mentioned that he had his own banner during JP, but it was actually going to be replaced most likely for us. And here it is. He will be on rate up with this. I don't know when he's getting his next rate up. It might not be, again, for a really long time. So if you're actually looking to pick him up, now's probably a great time to do it. Same with Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know when the next time she gets a rate up. Probably not for a while. So those would be the only two servants for me personally that I'd be rolling for. Although I would like pretty much anyone from this stuff. But I won't be, most likely I won't be rolling on this. Going into event details now. So there's no like campaign event going on. There's no story or anything like that. This is just kind of its own simple campaign where you log in, you get rewards and stuff like that. There is a couple of other things. We'll get into it. So let's go down the listing. So there will be a login day streak for 7 days. This is available to all masters who have at least completed Singularity F, Section 3, Part 1. The login bonuses will be as followed. Each day will grant a Thanksgiving exchange ticket, which we'll go into details here in a few moments. Silver apples, gold fruit, 10 million QP, hero crystals for both HP and attack, 3-star, mana prisms, 50 and 5 summon tickets at the end of day 7. Now the exchange tickets are listed here, and what's interesting is that they list all of this stuff. So I'm not sure if each one will be different on each day. It's very much possible, but I don't know. So I don't think it necessarily talks about it. Because considering here, it just shows the login streak for this. Oh, okay, there is a scroll down option. So these are the things that you're able to pick off of these summon tickets. So you have the option of getting Void Dust, Serpent Eye Jewels, Proof of Hero, Phoenix Feather, Octopellet Crystal, Meteor Horseshoe, Great Knight Metal, Fool's Chain, Eternal Gear, and Dragon Fang. These are the things that you're able to get out of this. I don't know if it has pieces with it as well, possibly, considering that it's here with it, but just know that these are the options you have to pick from when you get one of these tickets. There will be limited time missions with this. Each one grants a summon ticket and some sort of piece and monument of a specific class for Saber, Archer, Lancer, Rider, Caster, Assassin, and Berserker. So there's a total of 7 of these. So that's an additional 7 tickets on top of the 5. So that's 12 summon tickets for this. Really nice. Another really nice thing is that half AP cost for all daily quests, so the daily switching for Ember Gathering, Training Day, and QB quest will all be half AP, so from highest will be 40 down to 20, lowest being down to 5. So this is really nice to spend some time grinding on a lot of this, especially right after we lost a day's time of the huge maintenance being down and whatnot, so this is kind of nice to get back. And I believe for the most part that's it, with the exception of the last big thing, which I'm surprised it took this long to come into the game, a Staphos Spiritron Dress Wardrobe Key. So this is his Spiriton dress, and it is pretty cool. It's his outfit from Apocrypha, if you actually haven't seen or noticed that. So... and that's it. So just a little simple campaign. It's usually always like this each year. We just kind of get a couple of small things, some login bonuses and stuff. But mostly big thing is going to be the banner that'll be happening for a bunch of limited servants. So usually really cool. We also get a bunch of limited servant raid ups at the end of the year as well for New Year's. So really nice time period to do this with. So there we go. Now going into details with this period is running from 11:20 to 12:01. So I always usually forget to mention this, but this will be starting on the 20th, which is going to be this Wednesday. And this will run until the 1st. So this is over 2 weeks. Actually, it's a week and 4 days. The reason I usually mention the end date period is because sometimes we do find out information, or at least an estimated time of when another event will be launching. This would place it around the time where Salem, which is Sub-Singularity 4, could get released. I believe, and I can't entirely confirm this yet, but it should be sometime within the first week of December 1st through the 7th is when we should be seeing Sub-Singularity 4. It's possible it might get pushed back even all the way from the 8th to the 14th, which would be really far, but I don't know if they'd take it that far. I'm still leaning on the fact that sometime between the 1st and the 7th. Hopefully. I'd like it to be here sooner rather than later, but that's just me speculating. Anyhow, that's all we have for this video. Hopefully you all are pretty excited for logging in and getting all this awesome rewards. For me personally, I know a lot of people were very upset with the whole login streak losses and whatnot. Trust me, I've been there before. I just actually relayed over my year time where I accidentally missed a day prior. So kind of just happened, but I know a lot of people who have been logged in since day one, and it's upsetting for them. But personally, I have no hard feelings towards Type Moon or Delightworks or Aniplex USA, because they're doing God's work at making sure that, you know, we did get a bunch of stuff. They're extending the 8 million downloads campaign rewards. We're getting a bunch. I believe we'd probably be getting a bunch of stuff from the FGO Thanksgiving special on top of it. So they're really doing a lot of stuff for that. If anything for me to blame here is probably Apple maintenance and management. I don't know what the heck they were doing and why it took them 24 hours to get stuff done. I have a grudge against Apple, but that's just me. I won't go into it. But it is kind of unfortunate. Wanted to point that out. I was originally going to make a video talking about it, but I decided not to. So, but anyhow, you know, hopefully everyone's still pretty cool with that. You know, again, it wasn't necessarily their fault. So, but anyhow, that's it for this video. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more news again pretty soon. We should be getting the next Christmas event probably sometime. I either I would think maybe after the Thanksgiving special and whatnot. I'd have to look back at that because I haven't double checked any dates or whatnot. I think right now we should be getting Sub Singularity 4 and then the Christmas event. It might be Sub vice versa, but I don't know. I'll be posting hopefully another video pretty soon kind of going over that, but for the time being, that's all I have for this. If you're going to be rolling on any of the limited gotchas, good luck to you, and I will see you all in future FGO content news.